What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So it's been a pretty long, probably like 60 days. I'll have to check since the last YouTube video that I uploaded. I think it was a short. The time before that, I was snowmobiling in like February. I think it was like Valentine's Day. But anyways, it is summertime now. We've had a super busy little while. And I've been most excited for this video ever since I bought this truck. Well, actually, the next video was the video that I'm most excited for. This one is also going to be exciting too because it is in preparation for what this truck is going to get. You got over here, I got a little box. You can already open it, but we'll open it up for you guys. There's got something here. We got something here. An old hood stack. So this will be going on this truck in the following video, which it'll probably be all done today. We'll see, maybe it'll be one video, but more than likely it's gonna be two. Is that we got to prep that to put that on, is we got to put this on, which is an EGR kit. Bought it used, that's why it's dirty. Just pop the hood here and I'll show you why. So I know with these trucks you can kind of take the the down pipe, and turn it, kind of make your own hood stack. It looks kind of shitty. I didn't want to do that. But on these trucks, if you know, if you're a Duramax guy, you got your EGR, which is right there. EGR cooler, and you got your up pipes. So these up pipes on the LLYs, they have that little elbow there. So the hood stack, as you can see the back of the turbo, the down pipe, I don't know if you can see if it's dark, is there. So that kit will come around here, come out and up over here, but this up pipe interferes with that hood stack kit that I got. Like I said, I could have done it differently. I really wanted to get a nice kit made, and this kit's already made by a company that's local to Alberta here. So they make it, but they make it that you have to delete the EGR. So we're gonna be doing an EGR delete, and then we're gonna be putting that hood stack in. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. Originally, I wanted to do it here, but on my other truck, when I was replacing the turbo on it, you can take the turbo out without the up pipes on, but it's a pain in the butt. So I tried to take the up pipes off, but I broke a couple of the nuts and I couldn't get it off, and I couldn't get the truck anywhere because the turbo was blowing on it and I didn't want to trailer it. So we're going to be taking it to my dad's work just because I want to put the up pipes. I need to take the up pipes off and put these LB7 up pipes on. So I don't want to break them, so we're going to go there to use heat to heat the up pipes. And then you got to take the down pipe off. Originally I was going to just do the EGR delete, put the truck back together, and then come do the hood stack here. But we're going to have it half apart, so we're just going to do everything, and then it's probably going to be two videos all together. So this video will be the EGR delete, how to, hopefully I can maybe make a successful how to EGR delete video. Okay, so first order of business is going to be just taking the intake off, just to open up some room, and then we got to be taking off this intake horn, and then a couple other stuff that we're gonna be taking off up here, and then we're gonna be working on the up pipe, the heat shield there, take the down pipe off, and yeah, so we're just gonna start slowly working at that. Okay, so let's get the intake off, got the heat shield off. I just sprayed some of the nuts and bolts here on the EGR right there with WD-40. I'm gonna try and take the down pipe off next, so I'm gonna pop that clamp off there, and then we're gonna take the inner fender well out. We're gonna do the same on the bulky side. Well, we have to heat the lug nuts up because we can't even get the tire off. back the downpipe. So should be fun. Oh, we got the fan clamp off. Now we got to heat up some more bolts to get the downpipe off. It's probably caught on the downpipe off.
Okay, so let's lower the truck down.
Yeah, you gotta probably pull your exhaust off.
No, I think it'll come out.
We got downpipe off. We're just gonna pull the exhaust out. So, trying to heat up the uppipe bolts because they're probably gonna break because we live in Canada and it's super rusty everywhere. So, the truck's got like 300,000 km on it. I'm gonna try and heat those up because we don't want to break them, but fingers crossed they don't break. So, see what happens. We're gonna break them there.
They're gonna break. And if they break, we're buying a new manifold. I'm not pulling that off to try to fucking. It'd be easier to buy a manifold. So I gotta pull it off to drill it. Can't drill it in there.
Yeah. Broken. Okay, so here we're just taking off the intake horn that connects to the Y bridge. That's also connected to the EGR cooler. There's 4 bolts in total on the bottom part, and then there's 2 on the side. We pop those off there, and then from there there's the back side of the EGR. There's 4 as well where the up pipe goes, and they're really tight and a pain. Kind of took me a little bit of time, but eventually we got them. And then you'll see once we get that off there, kind of have to shimmy it out. But first there is 2 coolant lines, one that's closer to the cab and then one that's closer to the front of the truck. So we're just undoing those bolts at the back, and then once we get those, we'll see we're moving the intake horn right there just to make it more accessible because that coolant line is right underneath it. You can kind of see it there. And then we'll pop that off, and then once we get that off, we can take it off at the other side, and then we'll slowly pull the EGR out. You just kind of got to twist it and everything, and then it comes out. It's a bit of a pain, but once you kind of get it out and make it loose, you kind of just move it till it comes. Okay, so we got the EGR out. The up pipe is still on. We could not get that. We broke those bolts, and yeah, we're gonna try and put the hood stack in without taking that up pipe off. So yeah, that's where we're at. We got the intake mat horn off there. We kind of mocked up with everything on, so it should fit. We're just gonna see what it looks like. We're gonna put some stuff back on. So we're gonna put this. This is the EGR hose. So there's the coolant line that goes to the EGR. We're just gonna put this bypass there. So we're gonna put that on, and then we're gonna put the mouthpiece, turbo mouthpiece, back on. Put my new thing on there and see where that's at. Okay, so we got a new piece in there, EGR is out. I do have a blocker plate for that, which we'll put on, but that's pretty much gonna be it for this video now. Yeah, this piece just bolts in. There's two bolts there, and then there's that and then that, so it's just the 4 bolts there. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that because that's kind of where I'm at with it, in order to do like the hood stock, which we'll be putting in right now, but that's gonna be the next video. But yeah, so the EGR is out. I'm just gonna put that blocker plate in, but that'll be easy. So that's gonna be it for this video. You'll see the next video, a different intro and whatever, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I hope you all enjoyed. Kind of a how-to, not really. I'm still kind of working on this whole YouTubing thing and being not like worried about what other people think while I'm working in a shop and whatever and videoing myself like right now. So I hope you all like it. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.